This is the future.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, thewierdguy here, and today we're going to talk a little bit about boss Brainiac again. I did do this guide in the past and it's one of my more popular and successful videos, so I thought I would revisit it because since then I maybe have gotten a little bit better at the game. Now we got a lot more tools in the game to deal with boss Brainiac. We got Sword of Salvation, we got Sword of Sin, and we got Raven that can one-shot him, but no worry, this guide will not contain any of those. We will make the assumption that you have the bare minimum in terms of characters and in terms of artifacts available. So what this dude is going to do, he's going to kill your whole team with a super move, and he's going to have more armor the less power he has. So you need to keep this guy at a very high amount of power and at the same time not let him reach full power. And the teams that we're going to explore in this video are the Just League team and the uses of them here, and the Confluent Aquaman team and the uses of that here. And I heavily suggest that if you're on this boss and you see that there's plenty of time left, I suggest that you only use like those two teams here. Of course, grant you don't have access to other artifacts, and until you kill him, you move on to these sub-bosses over here and start using the other teams, because there's literally no reason to use all your teams here. Just use the teams that do well. But yeah, all that being said, let's get into the fights. Okay, so in this first fight, we're going to use Ace Green Arrow as a power drainer. If you don't have Ace Green Arrow, then Atlantic Armor Aquaman is going to be another choice for power drainer. Don't use Black Adam because he's too unreliable. And yeah, if you don't have an Ace Green Arrow, you can just use Confluent Aquaman plus Shazam plus Dr. Fate. Also, my bad there, I believe they tagged King when you saw that special 2. Get out there. This is emulator problem, so on phone this never happens. But yeah, just tag Ace Green Arrow as much as possible at the start and make sure you lock his power. And yeah, if you don't have any power drainer or you just don't want to use a power drainer, just use Dr. Fate and Shazam, and make sure that you, as soon as possible, use the super move Confluent Aquaman, like before he gets to his super move, and you will have 1 minute to hopefully deal 3 special trees. Also, you can do an infinite combo with Dr. Fate and Confluent Aquaman with the Firebox, as you do it usually, and you go step at the end. And yeah, I don't know why he blocked there. Really don't know why he blocked there. I think I had a little bit of a delay on the special tree there. Ace Green Arrow in there with a special one for the power drain. But yeah, so you can use the Firebox and go step to do an infinite combo, like you do the infinite combo with Dr. Fate, and before the tag in, you're going to tap once the screen after last swipe right, and then tag in Confluent Aquaman, and you're going to be guaranteed the tag in without him using super move. That still works. But the problem with that strategy is the implementation of an infinite combo nerf that they did quite a while back, and this it does not apply for all characters in Just Mobile, but it does apply when fighting Brainiac. And it works in this way: if you are going to reach with a combo anywhere above a 40 hit combo, and anywhere in that combo there was an infinite combo done by Dr. Fate or Gorilla Grodd using the Firebox, then the enemy is going to block and interrupt it and use the super move. So that's why I don't recommend the Firebox infinite combo, because you might by mistake go over a 40 hit combo and then you get interrupted and then the whole fight is over. Also, something that I didn't do here properly was the fact that I did not wait until the last minutes to do a super move with Confluent Aquaman, because you should really do it when there's 1 minute left of the fight, because in that last minute Brainiac is going to be the most dangerous in terms of power generation. If you're able to survive in terms of power draining until the last minute, make sure you use the super move in the last minute for you to have kind of the most optimal setup possible. Ace Green Arrow back in there, special 1. We're going to tag him out. And yeah, ideally for you to not get too hindered by his defense, it needs to be at all times above 50% energy. That's whether his defense is reasonable and manageable. And as you can see, I could have drained him more with Ace Green Arrow there, but again, I'm trying to keep him as high power as possible for me to deal the most optimal amount of damage. A special train there, and yeah, we're using Gold Blades. We have some Riot Script and artifacts on Ace Green Arrow and Dr. Fate, but they do not influence the game in any way, shape or form. They just give me passive stats for a little bit of a higher value. And now when it comes to Just League team, we're going to use here Red Hood as a third character, because Aquaman is literally useless here. You might be like, Oh, but Aquaman is going to remove all the defense from Brainiac. Nah, it literally says on the boss card that he is immune to armor pierce on basic attacks, so that sucks. So you're not gonna be able to take advantage of Aquaman's passive. So I introduced Red Hood here in order to extend the duration of the fight, and it will be quite beneficial to us because in the last 30 seconds of the fight, if it's a Red Hood extension, the power generation will be crazy slow, and usually that's a detriment to yourself, but in this scenario we're going to heavily benefit from that because we don't need to so heavily power drain him. And we're going to use Just Like Flash with I think we have a level 2 spear. It was just not worth it to use All Blades here. For the most part, Just Like Flash doesn't pair well with All Blades. I mean, if you don't have anything else at your disposal, you can definitely use All Blades, but you just need to be extra careful. I squeezed in the special tree in there, and that was a little bit risky. You will not a lot of times have enough energy for Just Like Flash special tree, so you'd rather keep them for your Cyborg. You can combo interrupt him to an extent, but it's not gonna be a reliable thing, so I don't suggest it. And yeah, try to tag in Cyborg right before he is close to his super move, because you want to take advantage of time with Flash in there when he is very high on power, because when he's high on power he's got very low defense, so you're going to deal most damage. Another mid combo tagging into a special 3. Cyborg in there straight into a special 2. Gonna back off. Flash back in there. Backing off again. Re-engage the combo. Another special 2. Back off. Do a few hits. And I'm going to go for another special 2. Over here I think I was trying to like keep him very low on power while I was getting high on power, because I wanted to find a window where to be able to tag in Red Hood and use Red Hood and still have enough power to power drain him. Actually not really. I will do that in a second here. But yeah, the problem with Red Hood really is, well, if you're using an All Blades on Red Hood and if his super move cost is decreased, you're going to not have this problem. But if his cost is not decreased, and this is the scenario over here, you're going to have a little bit of a hard time finding a place where you can use Red Hood's super move and also have enough energy eventually left over for your Just Like Cyborg to power drain him. So we make sure that we never reach full power here and we power drain him as much as possible while gathering enough power for Red Hood to do his super move. So yeah, we got a good window here of opportunity. Super move from Red Hood. Right now the power generation will be crazy slow because it's the last minutes. Just Like Flash in here. If it was still like the full power generation we had, we wouldn't have been able to tag in Flash here. We would have needed to tag in straight in Cyborg. But yeah, there we go. Special 2 from Cyborg, backing off. Engage that combo. Yeah, Red Hood didn't do that much. Maybe we would have been better off with Silver Bane because we didn't do that much damage in those last few seconds that he granted us. But nevertheless, those were the fights, and I hope you found this helpful to an extent. And good luck defeating boss Brainiac yourself. It's definitely gonna take some time. And over here, I don't know why, but the screen bugged for a bit. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll hopefully be able to see you all in the next one. Goodbye.
This is the future.